Right, hello wine drinking people. Today is the last day of January 31st. God, it went by so quick, man. We crammed in a lot of great wine tastings in January, but we are starting out February at a very high level, man. We've got a 1970s Bordeaux tasting, including 1975 Chateau Petrus, one of the greatest wines from the 70s, 1975 Le Mission Haut-Brion, and 1975 Trotanoy. We're going to have Petrus and Trotanoy side by side again. We started out last year. We did it with the 1971 vintage. And we got 1970s. We got first grows like Chateau Margaux, Chateau Latour on the table for all for $3.95. How do we do it, folks? We just want to drink the world's greatest wine. That's how we do it. We don't care about making money on these tastings. And today, we have got the cheapest price in the country. That's right, I don't say that all the time. We send out these emails. But today we do on one of the top Bordeaux blends made in Sonoma. This is a Chalk Hill Estate Red, which is a winery that's been around since the 70s, 1973 as a matter of fact, founded by Fred and Peggy Firth. And they bought this property first as a weekend retreat, 600 acres of it. Well, today, 300 are planted, and we've had the last two winemakers here. The last one, Steve Nelson, but before him, we had Linda Foley here, and Lisa Bishop Forbes, rather, here. And these guys are making top-level wine since Bill Foley has bought the property. He's been there since 2010 as the owner. And this Chalk Hill Estate Red just got 96 points in the Wine Advocate. Robert Parker said it is a first growth quality, and to think we can offer you this wine at $49.75, I guarantee you will not find a Napa Valley wine that's rated over 95 points that is under $50. So you can't drink points, but you're going to pay for them. And in this wine, you're not paying that much. Let me tell you, it is getting better and better. It started out as a Malbec predominant blend. These guys no longer make their Cab. They don't make their Merlot that they used to make under David Ramey. So many great winemakers been through the school of Chalk Hill. And let me tell you, this wine is dark. I mean, this 2013 vintage, rich, concentrated. It needs some time. It definitely is for those with patience. Even, you know, if you want to open up this bottle, we're going to recommend you keep it open for 24 hours at least. You know, of course, have a glass when you open it up. Check it out. But do not just down the whole bottle in one night. It will be better on the second day. That's right, folks. I said better on the second day, probably even better on the third day, as most of your 2013s from Northern California will be. I'm going to include everything that we got in the house from 13 on this offering. Another great vintage from California. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying, remember, always drink the good stuff first.